A delegation of chiefs and elders from the Apam Traditional Council last Friday called on President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo at the Jubilee House in Accra to apprise him of the events that occurred at the Apam landing beach and to show gratitude to the president for his support and empathy for the bereaved families of the 13 drowned children. It may sadly be recalled that on March 7th this year, a group of teenagers aged between 14 and 17 drowned when they went swimming. In the course of the swimming, a heavy tidal wave swept through the beach which got them drowned. President Akufo-Addo had, prior to the burial of the victims, donated an amount of 36,000 Ghana cedis to the chiefs and elders of Apam, as well as the families of the teenagers who got drowned at the beach. Obatampa Ama Idua, the Queen Mother of the Chimpim division of the Apam traditional area, who led the delegation, expressed the gratitude of the families and the Traditional Council for the support granted to the bereaved families.
Yadinda Sifi Gumuamang Eyo Gumwa Chimpim traditional area Apam Ena Ebusianfo a wa homa hyehyewa wofi Apam. Omampini nane abedi trifu. Yabeda si bebre fititama tragedy esi wo Apam no. Mandan yechi echi amayen. Muso yemu anopa ewia enyumbri ndase kese koma omampini. Nye di hobiem soso no yede ndase kese bema Central Regional Minister na yede ndase kese so bema Minister for Fisheries na ndase kese soso koma Minister for Transport, Minister for Gender and Children and Social Protection and na wonga akina fiti ashase na asemni si no a omampinin te no otu ni mpenimfo finkran Central Region bia ma wo bae ma ebusua na wa homa ahyeso na kuroman ni na no ema wonya abotoyem se wo ekitafo bi wo ho a asema esi no wo beka won ho ahwema wodi yi atoye ampa anopa evia enyumbri anadwe na oman mpenimfo ministers walk owoba woni won efa ni sika fim efa no kalemu efa no afutu a wode ma ebusuafo ni ade ni na no enyo bia no obeye nti yede ndase kese yede ma ni na won a obeye ni na so yenim se ni na efi oman mpenin ho nti yebesanga ndase biem.
She said through the facilitation of the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, the bereaved families have been visited by psychologists to help them overcome the trauma of their loss.
Sisi anibusiana wa homa hyehyew no esa rehudi adwenjwen aka won nti Minister for Gender and Children what the nkrofo bi aba ho a woni ebusian woni won edi nkita ho. Sisi anya wo Ghana Psychological Association and Mental Health Authority wo ho bubuso wo ho a woni ebusuafo no woni won edi nkita ho na da impression na sisi wo kona wo jamofra ne kwan no no kware ni ade a omampeni na ne nkrofo ye no yenhu bida kumama yenhu bida yen enije pi yen ahwo yen ahoho wo ba ni mu fitianopa woni yen akosi se wokun yenya yeja mofra wokuja mofra ne korabia wo wie susu woni yen betena ase na esese woye ma ebusua woye na esese woye ma apofofu ni na asoso no woye na ekechi bia asoso no wosi echi ba behwe nti yegina ha wo apaman ebusua na gomuaman nkankan apaman we na we gomuafo but asemi si wo gomu apam nti na apaman won a wo he na apaman Yawaha say ye bana, yede yenda sekesi fi rade ho, yede abremo.
The Chimpim Queen mother used the occasion to thank the president for their share of the One District, One Factory scheme, among other interventions by government.
I feel so better omampinin ase. You win kwana wa ya mayen. You befa Queen Jesus ne ya danase. One District, One Factory or promise no. Ya yensa kanyende. Ya nanko timpo. London Beach or ya mayen. Awugusia wo yene. Waba beshe wasanga ba hobiem ma se chese no se wuvia minim se nche bia so odi bibia begu na kwan mu ayebe ma apofofo na gomu amayen so yeni ma benu ma ye adwuma so ebe koso.
President Akufo-Addo, for his part, reiterated his sadness and grief at the turn of events and commiserated with the families in the area for their loss. He reminded the bereaved that the whole country was mourning with them as their plight had touched all.
Asmatuani munyina mamoyako mushede mkuse desi de gana menyina nyawre hukese yesu na mona titiru ekamo intino ene munya kwa baha na nsemisu mede miso me yakom so na edishiam Timokose. Now, Yamana be or because old Shedda Frequent but Tiasia. You put us in the air, Bruya and Tiasia. You know why Banasa on your coupon trading pon or no, and not to the air conunase. And Chino Rehunin in Suno, they are among your coupon. So no, chiche red. Na oma tiase brayafo. Nti minim se biesi ma menum ne de januma ma hwade no. Bibia ebe koso ahamo. Nti so mo amahu se Ghana nyina so etamachi. Ghana nyina no waka se the course in Baba Kabum na a quiet between me and Mamuso Sumunya and Chassia said, the tomb, Yamuquana tomb, a tomb many nanos. Said, me, man penny, Mijina Bibina, me, and me yam or manina. And Yamimunqua, no, me yam or my Ganina. It's Montiasa.
He said the regional minister would ensure further consultations with the families. The president was thankful for the acknowledgement of some of his policies by the Queen Mother.
Regional minister, Beba Pam, only a busia for several councils. Abba, need to be a friend, she say, Queen be a between me a fana, and maybe why in between the Beba, and now I feel no, you see me pardon near a baby area. Baba na oba bi disa nkomo no so ne chime hu kakra chime ne dia boa ama bansusu nya emede se o bai o dia asemi ba so se waka me so masam kakra ma me se 1D 1F 1 district 1 factory no go mo hono musaka mo de nyame ase na se be yeso na friends so landing beach na no so enchekra na eno so beba na wiye e ma pafofo na afarefo no so etumi enya wo ho.
In other Jubilee House news, President Akufo-Addo has left Accra on Sunday for Madrid in Spain to attend the Focus Africa 2023 conference being held in Madrid. Focus Africa 2023 is an in-person conference defining Spanish foreign action in Africa until 2023 and forms part of the Spanish Foreign Action Strategy 2021 to 2024. It includes the specific actions the Spanish government intends to take with key stakeholders in Africa, including Ghana, and it is aligned with the realization of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the African Union's 2063 Agenda. The president was accompanied by the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Shelia Yoko, and officials of the presidency and the foreign ministry. The president will return to Ghana on Tuesday, and in his absence, the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, shall, in accordance with Article 68 of the Constitution, act in his stead.
Many farmers in Ghana since the outbreak of the pandemic have been hit by severe challenges, leading to some bankruptcy and or closing down. The poultry industry plays an important role in the agriculture sector, with a major contribution to meat and egg production, as well as income generation and employment. With the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the hospitality industry especially, there has been the need for poultry farmers to adopt and adapt to evolving trends in the sector to improve productivity. To keep these farmers in business in order to reduce the importation of poultry products into the country, the Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association has begun a series of training programs for poultry farmers in breeding and poultry management in partnership with the United States Department of Agriculture in Accra. Addressing the 150 beneficiaries at the seminar, Mr. Nyako Ampem, the president for Ghana Poultry Farmers Association, said the pandemic has evolved to new techniques in poultry farming, urging the farmers to quickly adopt to new measures or see themselves out of business in the coming future.
The essence of the training this morning is for us to have more knowledge. We are in a situation where the type of birds that are coming, they require a certain amount of nutrients to grow within a certain time. And if that information is not made available to farmers, then it will be difficult for the farmers to adjust and do that. So what we are doing is to help our farmers understand the new trends in farming. For instance, hitherto we had the broilers growing at the age of having a weight of about 2.5-3 kilos at about 10 weeks. But now people are growing same weight at 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So what accounts for that? Those are some of the things that we are doing. And then also ways to help us understand why we should not waste feed, because the wastage also accounts for your cost and the growth. So those are the reasons why we are here this morning.
For his part, the Executive Secretary for Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association, Isaac Awuza, also made an appeal to government to come to their aid time to time, so when the sector grows, the cost of importation will come down.
We want to help them to be able to know the new way, the new trend, in poultry management. Some of them want to go to the bank, they have no financial account. They are not keeping records, they don't even know what profit they are making on a daily basis. So we decided to put this program together in conjunction with Ghana Poultry Project, so that they will learn new ways of managing their birds, so that at any point in time when they need financial support, they can either go to the bank or their financial statement, so that the banks will be able to help them in order for them to be able to increase their or expand their production, so that they can make more profit.
Some of the beneficiaries of the training seminar shared their delight with NET2 TV News, revealing some of their experiences.
It improves on our knowledge on what we've been doing. Sometimes some of the practices that we do doesn't really go well. So they teach us how to manage our farms, how to take care of the chicks, and then they give us the latest information in the field that we've taken to venture into, which is poultry farming.
I think it came at the right time, because in fact today when I came in, I heard something for the very first time, that the supplier of day old chick was supposed to have given us health certificates that will guide us into how the parent stock have been vaccinated, then it will help us to improve our vaccination schedules. It's been beneficial, and I think it's in the right course.
Madam Shelia Yoko, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, has requested Japan's support in Ghana's bid for a non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council from 2022 to 2023. The foreign minister also urged Japan to support Ghana's candidature for the membership of the UN Board on Narcotic Drugs for 2022 to 2025, as well as for membership of the International Narcotics Control Board for 2022 to 2027. Madam Boche made these requests when Mr. Himeno Chutomu, the Japanese ambassador to Ghana, paid a courtesy call on her in Accra. The meeting, which was at the instance of Mr. Himeno, enabled the minister to brief the ambassador on the priorities of the Akufo-Addo administration in its second term. On the UN Security Council reform, the minister said Ghana attached great importance to global governance, hence the Security Council reforms, which was why Ghana had been a strong advocate of the reforms within the UN to make it more democratic and representative to address the complex challenges of international peace and security. She expressed appreciation to the government of Japan for the immense support and cooperation it had provided to successive governments of Ghana in their diplomatic relations and pledged her determination to work with Mr. Himeno to further strengthen the bonds of friendship based on respect, solidarity, and development. As regards of priority areas for Ghana-Japan relations, the minister said strengthening diplomatic relations, deepening economic trade, investment and technical cooperation, promoting cultural partnership and collaboration on global issues were the key issues. On strengthening diplomatic relations, Madam Ayoko Boche said government intended to promote the exchange of high-level visits and interactions between Ghanaian and Japanese leaders at all levels. She expressed the hope that the two sides could work together to ensure that Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga paid a visit to Ghana sometime next year. Mr. Himeno briefed the minister on preparations towards the 8th Tokyo International Conference on African Development, scheduled for 2022 in Tunisia, as well as the Nutrition Summit to be held in Japan in December 2021. He touched on topical issues of interest to Japan, notably the UN Security Council reform, North Korea, and Japan's contribution to peace and security in Africa and development cooperation projects in Ghana, such as improvement in the Tamamoto Way roundabout Phase 2.